Okay, I'm doing chapters 1 and 5. So new virtual machine. This is for the NFS file server. I'm going to create a Linux box. Click next. Dynamic memory. Private. Linux server. Is anyone missing that was here last time we met? Do we have someone's image that's up and running but not? No. Click next. I'm going to choose the CD-ROM. I want to connect to it. Start it. Hit enter to install. Linux CentOS 7 automatically includes all the drivers for Hyper-V. So it makes it a lot easier. This machine has been fixed. If you want to jump up. Yeah. I'm going to choose GNOME desktop, so I have a graphic interface. I'm just going to choose my partitioning scheme and just click done, which is automatically partitioning. I'm going to turn on my networking and click done. And I'm going to wait till this clears. Once it clears, I'm going to click begin installation. During the installation, it's going to ask you to set your root password. It's saying my password is very weak. I'm using my standard password, so I have to press done twice. I'm not going to bother creating a user account because I'm going to create user accounts in my Windows domain, and I should be able to access them here. The other thing I would like to do is I want to create 2 web servers in our private network based on parent disk. I want each web server to have 2 network cards, both network cards attached to the private network. So create 2 more virtual machines using parent differencing disk. Once you've done setting it up, go into settings, add a second NIC, and attach it to the same switch, which is private.
2 Windows machines?
2 Windows machines. So I'm going to create 2 hard disks. differencing disk, www1. I'm going to make it uppercase just to be consistent. And choose my parent disk. Then do it again. Is someone reading? Is that you, Omar? Oh, okay. So I'm going to say new virtual machine now. This is generation 2. Connected to private. Choose that hard disk. Go to settings. I'm going to add a second NIC and attach it to the same interface, to the same switch rather. So I have 2 network cards, both attached to private.
Oh, okay.
Start it.
Fair. My Linux server is taking a really long time to get to that main installation screen.
Let's try to check the validity of the installation media to make sure there's no corruption. So if I remember correctly, we had a NAT, we had a DC, a iSCSI server, FOC1, FOC2, So this is .1, .2, .3, .4, .5, .6, .7, .8. And that matches the station number as well.
So Professor, you said that on www1 and www2, each one of them has 2 cards.
Thank you.
Write them on the
Okay.
domain also.
Look, .6 and .7, .8, .9, .10. Thank you.
Okay.
a domain also?
Yes. Okay, how many people have not had me in Linux yet?
It's not quiet. This is like the first or the second time that we saw Linux.
Yeah, I did. I wanted to.
When we create Linux accounts through Windows, do they get home directories too in Linux? And how does that work with the super user privileges?
You can choose it to squash root or not squash root. It all depends on what you want to do.
Oh, so you can.
Squash root, so root can't jump around on that share. So root isn't root on that share. I'm on my first web server. Look what I'm doing with the network cards. The reason why we're putting two network cards on these web servers is we want to cluster them using a technology called NLB, network load balancing. Network load balancing is kind of stupid in the fact that the network load balancing process will send traffic to the first server, then the second server, then the first server, then the second server. And there's no sense of whether there's a load or not. If the NLB, if one interface in the NLB goes down, then it won't send traffic to that server. But NLB is kind of flaky if you put your normal network traffic and the NLB traffic in the same interface. So I'm trying to segregate all normal network traffic will be here, all load balance traffic will be here. It just makes things a lot less flaky. Once you get it set up, it's pretty stable. But just trying to get it set up with one network card, it's kind of hit or miss.
What type of switches are you using for the second one on the two web servers?
They're both private. They're both attached to the same switch. So I'm going to configure these with the IPs I have on the board. Okay. 0.6 for the first one and 0.7 for the second one. The gateway is 0.1, the DNS is 0.2.
Did you name the second switch for Web 1 and Web 2 the same thing?
I didn't make a new switch, I just used the existing switch.
On 2?
I just attached them both to the switch called private that was already created.
Does the NLB need its default gateway?
Yes.
Okay.
It gives you an error that there's multiple default gateways. It really isn't. Just put the gateway on both. And this one is CS01-VM6. I should have joined it to the domain.
Yep.
Let me see if I can go back in. No. I'm just going to label the two interfaces. The lowest IP address is for normal network traffic. The higher IP address will be for NLB stuff. Just so we're consistent with that. Did you turn on remote desktop? Did you turn on remote desktop?
Oh, yeah, he fixed it.
Oh, did you have the images?
Yeah.
Oh, where were they at?
I think he decided to add the root entry, that's all.
Oh, I couldn't even find your VHD. That's what I was
Yeah,
looking for.
he did it like an offering.
Oh, okay.
But do we join into the domain?
Yes.
You did? I didn't get a jump out for the first one. For the second one, I did. You didn't really get one? I did pop out only for the second one.
Guys, it really won't matter because remember, as soon as we join it to the domain, the profile will change to domain. So, you know, when you're in the domain environment, it's no longer public or private. It switches to domain. Guys, not that imperative, but try to remember to sign into your domain, not your local. I'm listening.
I'm just having an issue with the Linux server. It's not letting me take down this and it's not letting me do the installation thing.
Hold on 1 second.
My computer's just slow. Here it goes 6, 7, 8, 9, and then your Linux one is not. There it goes. I just slept.
Change the password. You don't have to put .com there.
Gotcha. Ryan, she's gonna need some major assistance.
Major assistance.
Wait, is the video running?
Before I forget.
Yeah, can you pause the video for Jessica, please?
it blows away all your virtual machine data, they get the screen boot.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Guys, it's been a while since I've set up this NFS server. So I'm hoping I remember it. Because in typical fashion, I never take notes. But it is a pretty cool lab.
So both of them, WW1 and WW2, we enter as another user, right?
Sign in as by domain backslash administrator.
On both of them.
What about the switches? I'm only seeing one. I don't know. It's like, I have the one. I think the one switch. Okay, so we need the other one. That threw me off. And then you do that.
Okay, guys,
Thanks.
let's take a break now. I'm going to pause the video. I want to let people catch up, and I want to let this finish. Okay. We are not going to be here today long, and I know it's a holiday weekend. I've already gotten texts from people. Corey, number one, but he's not here yet. He's late. So you can thank him when he comes in.
The bottle rockets have taken up my garage. I'll be there shortly.
So I will let you go early today. So guys, I do want to take a break. I want to get her machine up and running because I don't want to be done with the lab and she's just booted. So I'm going to pause this now. Okay. So we're going to make two websites. I'm going to open up a command prompt. First thing I need to do is on both machines install IIS.
Which machine do you want?
It doesn't really matter.
Web server IS.
Right. Yeah, both the defaults. I'm just using the web server to demonstrate the load balancing feature. I could load balance any software, but the web server is the easiest. It's the easiest to see that it's working. No, no. Guys, run this command while we're waiting for our web service to install. Run gedit space /etc/hosting.
How do you get that?
Right click your desktop, open terminal. Don't worry about what I did ahead of time.
You want to do the option thing?
No, I don't want to use that one, guys, because that's a command line one. I want to use a graphic one. There's so many different options that you could do.
Do you have to be a root user?
Yes, I'm sorry. Thank you. Okay, look. Let me go back. Okay, so when you open up the command prompt, you have a dollar sign. I need you to type SU space dash, then the password. Then we're doing gedit,
What's the password?
capital PA11WRD, whatever you set.
Oh, and it doesn't show up that.
Yes, it's not going to show up on your screen. Etsy host. Up above is the dash.
Dash one, dash two.
No, this is SU space dash.
But what about the bottom?
That is gedit space /Etsy/hostname.
I have an issue. I think my
Keep getting command not found.
Gedit.
Oh. That's a key.
Your password's not going to show up, so you have to type it as well so that you got it right.
No, once they're done, even if it's just.
Wait a minute. And now you're at root local hosting.
Shut it down.
Or try to leave it, wait to see if it works itself out. So I'm going to change this to CS01 VM. What am I, 6, 7?
6.
No, it can't be.
Maybe 8.
Oh.
Yeah,
9.
6, 7, 8. Oh, yeah, it is 8, but the IP will be. Yeah. Is that it? Am I right? Dot first.
The 8. That's what it is.
Did you put 0 in, or did you just put 8 for VM?
Close it, guys, and it'll prompt you to save it. If we could just jump over to the non-graphic screen, it flies. If you know the Linux stuff, you want to jump over, VI, Control Alt F1, go there. It'll go a lot
You want us
quicker.
to save the name change?
Yeah. It's not
Oh, yeah.
Okay, because you're nesting your application. That's it. You're nesting too much. Erase that. That's it.
It's the number 0. Yeah, I know you got it. Is it the number 0 or
The letter O or the number 0. 0.
yeah, the letter 0.
Exit.
So the letter of
Every begins with 0. Click there. Okay, so, I'm not sure why.
Huh?
I hope that wasn't fully left out.
Leftover work.
Try again. It doesn't work. Yeah. Change that name to whatever name that machine. What did you just change? Erase that. So CS22-VM8 dash your last name.
He's not going to do the change until after. Forget everything you learned at the your professor.
All lowercase. Guys, everyone's obsessed with making host names uppercase. You guys need to get out of that habit. Host names should always be lowercase. Domain names, all lowercase.
But spelled and spelled correctly.
Does that work or what?
Dot. All of that.
You got it.
Capital T, one word.
Because this thing, the ETH
I think.
No, BTC. There's no.
Richardson, did it work? I don't know what that was. That was weird. Guys, can I hit enter for here? Okay, yeah, if you're already done, go ahead and reboot. Beside. Now I'm getting the same error.
I'm getting the same error.
Same here.
Yeah.
Me too. All of
Okay, no, here's the problem that's going on. After changing that host name, it can't find the name of this computer, so it's wanting you to reboot to test it, just to get to itself. For security reasons, I could redirect a program from my machine to run on your display. And for security reasons, it's blocking me. So it doesn't know who, because remember, when this computer booted up initially, it was localhost. So which computer's name is CS01 whatever. Yeah.
yeah.
I've been typing that particular path for 15 years. For me to type it, it's ingrained in my head.
And then all of us who took programming classes still ...
Okay. I just want to wait. Are you helping him, Andrew? Are you helping him, Andrew? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to hit enter. Do you guys have this path, Andrew? Do you have this path typed on your machine?
Yeah.
Okay, just stay, I'll continue helping him, and I'm going to start making the changes I need to this file. This graphics is killing me. Hey guys, what was the thing? Was it DNS1?
Yeah.
Is that how you entered it here? Was it DNS1? No, I normally had you do it in resolve.conf. Thank you. Yeah, this guys. Not everything you read on the internet is right. This right here is wrong. It's really wrong.
How do you switch this over to teletype?
Control Alt F1. And just use VI, so you're not lagging at this. Okay. Go back, and if you want to do the DNS in etsyresolve.com, that's fine. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just fix it.
But you make it. We go through what you just did.
Okay. Guys, boot proto, change to static. On boot, change to yes. Change to yes. Then you're going to add all these fields: IP adder, netmask, gateway, and DNS. DNS1.
Boot proto was changed to static.
On boot equals yes. IP adder, netmask, gateway, and DNS1 you are adding.
Okay. So this is like us doing it in like the network and going to properties and entering in the IP like that. It's like about on Linux.
Yes.
Can you move the back screen?
Right here. G edit and that space, then this path.
Oh, you put a dash though, or no? Before you do
No,
that?
no. G edit space /Etsy /sysconfig /network scripts. 1 second, right there.
IFCG-ETH0. Right?
Right.
Mine's blank.
You have a typo.
I'm looking at that.
Using nano.
I use Nano.
IF.
I have missed I did that.
Professor is like
Yes. Real men use VI, just saying.
I'm trying to
No comment.
I'm sorry?
boot proto static. On boot, yes.
Okay, cool. Take a picture. Okay. Guys, what's the command to stop and start a service? Those people that had me.
Kill?
What was it? Okay. Kill that. System, control, stop, network.
Did we close the IFCFG file or just minimize it?
Closed it and let it save.
What did you do after that?
I typed those commands starting here.
Whoa.
Hold on, let me just make sure everything is right. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm gonna pause from here, this command. From that command is everything after I change the ifconfig. I'm going to system control disable network manager, system control stop network manager, is case sensitive, system control restart network, and then I did some test commands. These aren't imperative. If you just want to ping 8.8.8.8 and do a dig or NSLOOKUP space one of your computer names, you should be good. We all had that problem, Andrew. In CentOS 7, they changed the way you do host names. You used to put it in the etsysconfig network file, and they just put it in that host name file to make it more like the traditional Unix OS. And I guess it's prompting us, once you make that, it's instant change. And it's causing us problems, so that's why you have to reboot. Guys, you have to press Control-C to end the ping. Finish that.
Oh my God. It's fine. What's the rule?
Oh, what's the command? Change it. Dig space on the computer with full last name. Dig. Your point, you want to put that step. Dig space. Your computer, one of your computer names, fully qualified name.
Yeah.
CS 27 DM 2 dot. You see your one, 0, 2.
Oh, okay.
Network manager is now.
Okay, type 8.8. I'm gonna. Okay.
Picture of the command. Bailey.
Cats, let me see.
Dot. Yeah.
What? The command
Very detailed.
Okay. Can you see that?
No.
Not at all.
Oh my Lord. All right, hold on. You said.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, no, don't worry about that. You're going to start typing where it says IP address down here.
Okay, underneath that.
Yeah, you have up to here. Okay. You have a picture of what needs to go on that screen.
Yes, one of the machines fully qualified.
Just people, right?
Type in VIP, space, and then whatever. Like, what is it, CS20?
Guys, I want to test something. I'm trying to figure out yum install, what is auth, config, type in GTK.
Do you need the commands?
I'm thinking that.
Shows the internet.
I go up to DNS, right?
Yes. Are you going to help her, Basai? Okay.
Do we need to install that?
Yeah, just wait. Guys, we need to be careful about doing this. I cannot trigger, I don't want to trigger the defense mechanism they have in place and just cut down our bandwidth. I don't want everyone to do this at once. Okay. Okay, listen, I need you guys on a command prompt to run that command. Adam, are you running it?
Yep.
Okay, listen, just you 4 guys alone do it.
Command prompt?
As soon as I start using too much bandwidth, they throttle me. So I don't want to all hit the update server at one time. It's yum space -y space install,
Wait. Dash Y. Space.
install,
Oh, install.
space, AUTHCONFID hyphen GTK.
GTK.
Right. Let them install it, then you guys will install. We'll try to do it in stages.
Off config.
Auth config hyphen GTK.
So young space
Which
that.
server do we install that for? The terminal?
Yeah.
That'll work.
Okay.
Oh, I go top.
The very top line. You gotta wait that.
Wow.
It's doing stuff, so you have to get towards that.
You know Nina? Oh, control delete, speed up your machine. Control delete. I'm sorry, control F1.
I'm guessing it's working.
Never mind, I can read that from here, but I can't read that from over there. I'm typing my computer IP.11 for some reason.
I don't think I did that right.
What are you supposed to do?
Oh, config. Not config.
Yeah, I can't find it.
Which one are you you don't need nano. Did you already add this? You can't see right now? Oh, okay, so
Now.
just system control disabled. Well, where did you learn that? Oh, here? Oh, you're hanging around Grant too much.
Actually, before you came,
Okay, you need to use, okay, disable, it's on. No, VI is, I'm telling you, it's so much more robust than that. Here. Okay, can you ping 8.8.8? Okay, guys, go ahead and try to run this command to install this thing.
Yes.
Guys, if you can't ping, now try to do NSLOOKUP. Do NSLOOKUP space one of your computer or www.google.com.
Which group should be downloading now?
Anyone, because half of you won't work. At the very top one. Very top one. And check it.
oh,
Okay, so you need to go look at that file and fix your DNA.
Getting somewhere?
DNS 1, not DNS 9. No. Save it. Close it. Save it. And then restart your network.
Yeah, no connection. Something wrong.
IP address should be 10, not 1.
Oh, wait.
Duplicate.
Under which one? Thanks, Brian.
So,
Control C. Sorry, click in the window, Control C. Okay, there's something wrong. Do a type config.
I'm not used to this class.
Hit the upper
Ours is complete. We good?
Yeah. Okay, guys. While that's going on, I know some of you working, I want you to start doing this on your,
Did you want everyone to run it?
yeah, go ahead and run it.
Yeah, I think we crashed it already.
No, I don't know if we crashed it already because I think some people can't even ping. I think that's the problem. Can you ping?
No, nothing. Yeah.
Well, if you can't ping, you're not getting on the network.
Yeah, that's true. Just work.
Oh no.
On the DC.
So we're on the command prompt.
This lab is just taking a nosedive. Enter. Guys, what am I doing here on my Windows box?
You're making a directory.
Creating a website.
iNet.
Well, technically he's making a directory of internet hub and then he's going from there.
Site 1.
I remember that from my programming class.
I can't even pay the number.
Okay, guys, listen, I need you, those people that can't ping, to do an IF config, and let's look at your settings currently. Or just jump over your, and do this to your two Windows boxes. Guys, on WW1, I want website 1. On WW2, I want website 2.
Professor?
You went through the trouble of learning Linux and you learned Nano, really?
Is that like a bad thing?
I was trying to do.
It's okay, you're not the only.
This is retarded.
No, I'm telling you, once you get a hold of it, are you using VI over there? Besides, are you using VI? Okay. Yeah, I was just getting, don't worry, I was just getting back down on him too about it.
I don't use Linux ever.
You can't ping?
No, but it's not my network. It's not my Linux box.
So you're gonna make a directory. So your first web server is gonna be website 1, and your second server is
Just, can you
website.
ping 8.8.8 on the real machine?
Oh,
Yeah, on the real machine, test that first. Then try to test your NAT router and do that.
No, I know that doesn't work. It's
Yeah.
supposed to be a, I know it works here.
As inside of the copy.
What about your firewall?
Copy it.
I never thought that, hey, I should do stuff with Linux. That's fine.
Right.
I need you, after you edit your text files, system CTL disable network manager. If this gives you an error, you left that A off of manager. System control stop network manager. Then system control restart. It's all case sensitive. Andrew, Ivan, you have, once you open that file up, I want you to just paste it. You don't have to retype it.
Yeah.
Okay, good. No, don't do that. I need you to do this. These commands. Guys, I'm going to do the same thing over to my second web server. www.google.com.
Because my CentOS is still installing it, and when we get to actually apply this. But right here. Did something pop up after after
These are just the same thing. These are just the same thing.
Okay, so after editing this file,
Yeah, editing these files.
okay. Sorry, maybe.
But I've configured just displays.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be looking for on the.
Okay, hold on one second. Guys, after we create our two web content, I want you to go into IIS.
Should we close the Memron?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I want you to create two websites with a host header value of www. So add a website. I need this done twice on both machines. Yeah, I'm just trying to stress that that's not the host name. That's just the name of this website that's in this utility, and it has no bearing on. CTL or CTL? Yes, hopefully. Try to switch it back.
Did you say you wanted two websites on each one?
No, one website on each. Listen, is your domain name right?
Yes.
Okay. No, one website on each. We're creating one new website on each web server.
Okay. That's what I thought.
Okay. So I'm going to click OK. I'm going to do the same thing to my other machine.
Yeah, I figured it was a lot easier to remember and spell than my actual last name.
Guys, I'm not going to explain what we did with the websites. I think you should know at this point. We're just creating a simple website just to have something to test the network load balancing. Okay. That's going to be that's going to resolve to the NLB interface, not to the IP form. So once we get DNS configured, we'll do that there. That's very important. Guys, did you notice? I noticed I gave both websites the same host header value. We're going to resolve that to our network load balance IP address not the IP address of any one individual machine. Okay, so guys, we need to install, I believe it's a feature called Network Load Balance, or it might be called NLB.
Network load balancing?
Yeah, is it? Where is it at?
It's a feature.
It's features, it's next to the multi-path I/O.
Okay, guys, and do this on both web servers.
Oh, network load balance?
Network load balancing. It's a feature, not a role. And if you, what we're actually doing is adding a client to our network interface. So if you want and right-click your network interface, you'll see a new item in that list where it says IPv4 and IPv6. There's a new client called NLB.
Can we add that feature?
To both web servers.
But can we add that right when we're creating the website?
You could. It wouldn't have any ill effect.
You pull up the command prompt again to make sure.
Okay, I'm going to assume I don't need to. No, I'm being serious. I'm just not going to bring it up. She can tell you. Listen, here's the problem. Can you ping on another machine, 8.8.8, and get out on another one of your virtual machines? It might not be a Linux problem. Your problem might exist because the whole network.
Oh, could it be because I accidentally might have clicked that? Yeah, I can't hang out for this machine here, but.
I just want to show you what we did, guys, when we installed that feature. If I look at any one interface, I have this new NLB client installed. It won't be checked. When we go through the wizard, you'll see that it's checked.
That's cool.
So I'm going to go into network load balancing, and I'm going to do it on one machine. Guys, you don't want to mess around with both machines at the same time. You're going to configure everything from one machine.
Would you recommend we start with one then, or like the actual first one, or does it not matter? It doesn't matter. Cool.
I'm going to right click and create a new cluster. Give me the host name of one of the machines that's going to be in this cluster. For me, it's CS01-VM6.
Could you hit connect? Can you do the same for 7?
Well, first, no, I want to just do this one, and I want, which interface do I want to use?
Fred.
Yeah. No, the NLB. Okay. Okay. We're going to use the NLB interface. You got a 169 address? That's because you're duplicating IP addresses amongst machines. Find out where the duplication is. Okay. Did you also get another address or just that? Yeah, I would look at your other web server and do an IP config there and see if you duplicated the IPs there. Okay, Carlos, you watch this so you can help her. So I'm going to click next. And then it's asking for a cluster IP. It's going to be an IP that we're going to resolve to www. This IP will be found on both machines once we're done. So I'm going to pick something high up. Guys, I used 100 for my failover cluster, so I'm going to use 200.
What did you click to get there?
Next, and then click add. 192.168.0.200. And click OK. This is going to be my cluster IP. Click next. Put in your host value right there. We still have to fix it in DNS.
Can you go back like 2 seconds?
Okay.
And then okay.
I didn't change anything here.
I was supposed to choose 7 and not 6.
Well, I didn't choose that. I chose that here.
Yeah.
Okay, I chose the one I labeled NLB. Okay. Here, where I can go, you got to walk up to each time. So, which screen are you at?
Host parameters, and I've got 2 choices, and you have none.
What, right here, host parameters?
No, I'm right where you are now.
I have NLB.
Yeah,
You just type in the computer name and then click connect.
yeah, I did all
Okay, NLB.
that.
I have one IP address.
I've got 2.
Well, choose the one that is highest.
200?
No. Oh, well, wait. Where'd you put 200 at?
Right in this screen.
You added it right here in this screen?
Don't do that?
No, remove it.
So just pick the default.
Right. Okay, and then we're clicking add on the next screen, then 200 there. 200 is going to be our cluster IP. That's going to be the shared IP between both machines. And that's also going to be the IP we're going to resolve to www.whatever.com. I'm going to click edit right here just to show you that. Oh, it doesn't show it to me. Yes. Did you ever figure out your issue?
I disabled it and then
I'm sorry?
I disabled it.
Oh, okay. And didn't it work after that? You might just have moved that problem over to another machine. Okay, so I'm going to click next. There's my IP address with my host name. And it's asking me what ports do I want to listen on. I could get very specific and say only port 80, because that's what we're doing. I'm just going to leave it for all available ports. In actuality, you should cut it down to only the ports for the services that you're using this NLB for.
What's the reasoning behind that?
Why have it in a load balance every port? Anyone who does, right. I'm not really concerned with it at this point, but you really should limit it to just the ports that you want to network load balance.
Okay.
So I'm going to finish, and I'm going to wait till I get a green icon. Just wait till it completely configures this interface. Now it's green for me.
I got a purple icon. Yay, green.
It could be red or yellow.
Nah, it's red.
You really want to spend the week with
I think the colorblind one.
Nah, it's green.
my friend was coming by and everything was fine until one day we ran across lights that were going this way as opposed to vertically. And he didn't know which color was which.
Yeah.
Can I go or stop? What do you mean, Freddie?
That's hilarious. My friend is green.
Okay. Guys, does anyone not have green here? So, guys, I'm going to highlight my cluster again. I'm converged right now. I'm going to add another host. I'm going to type in CS01 VM7. Again, I want to stick with the highest IP. So I want to choose the highest IP, which is, in my case, 09. Click Next. All ports. Guys, we won't be prompted to create a cluster IP because we've already created that cluster IP. Wait till we get a converged status for this one. Again, go to green. The only thing left for us to do is go and add a host record for www, point it to 0.200, and we should be good to go. Once this gets converged. I have a converged status. I'm going to go to my DC. Guys, there's nothing to replicate the data between these two machines. The data exists on each hard disk independently. So if you make a change to one, you have to make a change to another. Otherwise, people get inconsistent websites. You're going to maintain that data separately. That's why this should be used with static data that doesn't change often. Under DNS, I'm going to add a host record under DNS for www and 192.168.0.200 and create a pointer record. I just created that with a pointer record. No, it took a long time for all of us.
Professor Ferris?
Yes.
Did you create the pointer record on the new host?
Yes, I checked that box.
Thank you.
I'm sorry?
Just an A record?
Just an A record and the associated pointer record.
Oh, what is the record for?
To resolve www to 192.168.0.200, our cluster IP.
IP are we pointing to? With the
1.200.
Oh yeah, could you call the?
Did we use that IP? Was that the same IP we used for something else? No.
Apparently. Well, this should be interesting.
I don't have any DNS records for the Linux machine.
Yeah, there won't be. Guys, I'm gonna shut down the Linux machine for right now. Shut down. -H now. Shut down dash because my machine is running really slow. Space now. Shut down.
It would shut down.
I think it's outside of our scope or something.
-H
Because it
now.
says host unreachable.
I think it's power off.
Now.
Yeah.
Shut down space -H.
Power off is for Unix.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna try to open up ICMP on the firewall.
So like I could ping every other machine besides my server. This is my first web server.
I want to change it. Wait. I'm trying to. I can't get mine to ping. I can't even connect to it yet. So I'm going to try to change it to multicast. Guys, we really should be doing this on real machines too with 2 NICs, but it is what it is. Guys, because we're virtualization, I want you to go to your cluster, go to cluster properties, under cluster parameters, change it to multicast. If we had one network card and put everything on one network card, then I would choose multicast. We have 2 network cards. We shouldn't have to do that, but we're still having to do it. I want to right-click my cluster, go to cluster parameters, change it to multicast. Click OK, give it a moment to converge, and let's see if we can get to it from there.
Yeah, I can ping it.
Okay, and I can get to one of the websites.
I didn't change multicast.
Guys, the reason why I had to put website 1 and website 2 is so that lets us know which server we're connecting to.
And then cluster parameters.
Oh, it's just a little.
So like, I can't ping my gateway on my this. So make sure you have
You're correct. Try to go to a different machine and try to get it. Not from the same machine. Because you don't have it installed. Did you install NLB on that machine? What do you want? Let's see. I don't know if it's a name resolution or NLB.
Fine, are you trying to change?
Cash back. Try to do that on that web page. The city commercial location. Now type in www.cash.com. This is telling me, it looks like a permission issue. But what it's not doing is you're pointing to a form that doesn't exist on the website. Go here. Go to expand. Go to access down. Basically, so right. What happened? Open that folder. Go to advanced settings.
Low, flat, no.
We don't have the next one. So go here.
This one I can see like a slash.
Okay, so here. Now refresh the website. Go here. Go to C. Go on that phone. Hit enter.
It's a big little can. Anytime you lost that limit.
Open this.
Check you up.
That's there.
I know.
Gotta do it to both servers. You've got the greater than set up. Okay, wait guys, I'm gonna pause this video.